Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, hydro time. Thank you, Milk. Mm. Thank you. Alright, there we are, there we are. Bam! There we go. Good morning. Hello. Misty. Hi. Hello, Pat. How are you? Hello, Milk. Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Good morning. Welcome to the AM stream, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Morning Beefers, where I, once again, could not wake up past my alarm. I was absolutely, gone this morning. So, yeah. I feel like at some point I might have to readjust what time the morning stream starts to like 10:30 or something. I don't know, because I cannot, for right now, wake up consistently at the time I need to be able to do stuff and start stream on time. So I don't know. I think 10:30 might be the new start time for morning streams. Protein. Yes, good morning, everybody. Morning, 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 morning. Time to time to war some hammers. Yes, absolutely. That is indeed the plan. I've had my bagels for breakfast, and now I'm just I've got my protein yogurt. Time to do it 40,000 times even. We will be warring our hammers, and we will do them 40,000 times. God damn it! There we go. I'll keep that on the side as a snack. There we go. Oh, I need to I know what I need to do. Hold on 1 second. Game capture. There we go. 40,000. Nice. Oh. There we go. We're back in. There we are. Orcs are hot wiring shit. Jesus.
Captain, assault support pods were dropped in this area.
Ooh. Jump axe. This will be quite, Ooh. Hold X to fire the jump pack. While in flight, tap X. Blast to the ground. Okay, cool.
Take to the high ground, Captain. We will deal with the orcs down here.
Ooh. Well, the greenskins have already started decorating the place. Greetings, motherfuckers! Oh boy. And with that, I lost all my aura. Oh, hello. There we go. Thank you, I need health. Greetings, Zerk. I have come to fuck thee up. Oop, don't die. Yeah, no, I jumped back in and immediately lost all of my aura that I had been, that I had gained from doing this shit, and it all just collapsed under me. Yee-hoo! Is everything? Is that everybody? I think it is. Yep, that's everybody dead. How's your morning going? Slow morning. It's like 10 a.m. for you, right? Yeah, my alarm is set for like 8 a.m., and then 8:15, and then 8:40, and then 9 a.m., and I woke up at 9 a.m., and then I passed out again, and then I woke up at like 9:30. So, yeah. That is why stream is late. That is why, well, I say late, yeah. Yeah, that's why stream has started at 10:30 instead of like at the time that it should, because I couldn't wake up this morning, and I just like I started to get breakfast and organize myself a little bit. 10:38, yeah. Still 5 a.m. for you? Oof, wow. Oh yeah, that's right, because you're 5 hours behind us. Have you been awake the whole time, Malk, or have you, like, woken up? What's the future like? Been up since 2 a.m., not that long. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah. Lamau, worth it. Greetings, greenskins! I have come to do things to you. Okay, we cannot backtrack now, Lamau. Yes, I have come to do things to you, greenskins. Chapter 3, Belly of the Beast. Defense Battery Goliath. Okay. I have come to give you the most exquisite of prostate exams, greenskins. Do think, huh? Into the gun fortress. Badgrot. And do each Space Marine club have a signature color? They do, yeah. Each Space Marine organization, the correct word is chapter, but I'm just going to use the term organization for now, just because it's kind of a more simplistic way to explain it. Is each Space Marine organization has their own name, has their own color to kind of try and make them stand out and be distinct. Think of it as like knights, like because knights have their own colors and heraldry. So that's kind of the vibe Space Marines have. Is like depending on their Space Marine organization, like how many are there? Oh god, thousands. As of Warhammer 40k, which is this setting, there are literally thousands of them. Because there's the no, not thousands. I think it's actually sorry, hundreds. Hundreds is actually what it is. I got my thingy wrong then, because there was the initial. Oh god, let me think now. Thousands of what? I think it's more like hundreds. More like hundreds. I do believe. I got my brain worms all squiggled. Then no, it's hundreds. Hundred. No, not hundreds of thousands. No, 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 no. Just hundreds. Not hundreds of thousands. Just hundreds. Oh my. Yeah. So it's but they're like because it's like so basically originally the Space Marine just hundreds, yeah. So originally there were there were legions, which was like you could have like at max like what 100,000 Space Marines in one legion, 120,000, something like that. Then after a certain event, the Space Marine legions reorganized into the chapters. Um, a Space Marine chapter is limited to about only 1,000 Space Marines. And so when you have obviously originally like what 100,000, probably by the time they did this, like way less than that, like 80,000, 20,000, something like that. I can't remember. Um, they then basically reorganized and said, okay, you want 1,000 guys. You're now your own Space Marine organization. You have a new name. You can have your new colors. You go do your own thing. You 1,000. You have your own colors and your own name. You go do your own thing. Yada yada. So they basically took these like 5 or 6, I can't quite remember, like different Space Marine legions with like 100,000, 20,000, 50,000, like different guys in each legion, and split them apart and said, okay, you're now 1,000 guys. You're now your own name and thing. You go do you. You're now 1,000. You go do you. You're now 1,000. You go do you. So it's around about 1,000 or less individual Space Marine organizations across the galaxy with their own name, their own heraldry, their own colors, and kind of like some of them are connected to those original legions. Some of them are, like their own thing. So like some of them they know that they're originally one of the, like connected to one of those original Space Marine legions. Some of them are like, yeah, we don't know where we come from. We just kind of exist. We lost our history or whatever. So yeah, like so for the Ultramarines, for example, these guys, the blue boys, they are one of those. They are one of those original Space Marine legions where it was like 100,000 dudes or whatever. So they are an OG Space Marine army who are now obviously they're now like 1,000 dudes. The blue boys, yeah, they're not the only blue boys, but they are like the blue boys, if you will. There are other Space Marine legions that have the color blue, but the Ultramarines are like the blue boys. They're the OG like blue fellas. Because there's also the Crimson Fists, because they wear blue, but they paint like one of their gauntlets red. Oh dear. There's the Celestial Lions, which their thing is like golden blue. Celestial Lions are very interesting, by the way, because they've got a very distinct African vibe going on in terms of like their names and that kind of thing. They're very interesting there. God, what else? Uh, Jesus. I mean, this is the thing with Space Marine chapters is that there's classic organizations that stay the same after the event, and as well as that kind of do their own thing. Essentially, yeah. Essentially, like after the Space Marine legions reorganized, it wasn't like okay, we've reorganized and so now the Ultramarines no longer exist. The Ultramarines still exist. They're just no longer like the 100,000 dudes. They're now just 1,000 dudes, and all the other Ultramarines kind of got renamed, got sent to other Space Marine chapters, to kind of be their own like there's the Genesis chapter. There's oh god, there's so many. There's a lot. But yeah, so I know that and some of the Space Marine chapters that got formed after they reorganized, some of them kind of when they recreated kind of paid homage to their OG chapter, and some of them just kind of were like, nah, we're our own thing, like we know who we're descended from, but we're kind of following our own vibe. I've been trying to learn all this stuff on my own, but I still... welcome to my world when I first started getting into Warhammer. It's, there's a lot of information, there's a lot of lore and history and stuff. It's a hell of a vibe. It's very fun once you can kind of get into it and get the grips of it, but yeah, let's take you away from the game. Listen. Behold the room that sits behind me. Do you think I have any interest in pausing the game? Like, do you think I have any sadness or upset over needing to pause the game to kind of explain stuff? Behold the room behind me. Like, hold on. Like, let's also not forget as well. I need to point this out, by the way, Malk. This isn't like the current edition of the Space Marine rules, right? This is like 5th edition, 4th edition. This is years ago. I purposely bought this secondhand in an actual physical secondhand shop. Shout out to Cromford Collectors, I believe it was. Great shop run by a lovely fella called Ian. Not gonna lie, I forgot about the Codex book. Yeah, yeah. The Space book says, "Listen." Yeah, no, it's like I'm more than happy to explain this stuff. I'm more than happy to take a moment away from gameplay to like kind of try and talk about it because it's my hobby. I have a love for this thing, you know. Besides, if you want me to really start frothing at the mouth, just wait till I eventually start yammering about Warhammer Fantasy, the Space Book of Doom and Despair. Yes. But yeah, no, like if you want me to really start frothing at the mouth about stuff, wait till I start getting into Warhammer Fantasy, the other universe for this setting. How long have you been interested in Warhammer? I was first introduced to the setting. Well, I was first introduced to Warhammer back in 2000 and 2016, 2015, maybe 2014. I was a teenager at the time. And I kind of got introduced to the setting a little bit. Wait, what's Warhammer Fantasy? I thought Warhammer 40k. No. So, Warhammer Fantasy, because the people who make Warhammer, right? They originally they originally did some like stuff with D&D originally, but they lost the license to do D&D. So eventually, what they did was they said, "Well, okay, let's make our own setting with blackjack and hookers." So in the 80s, they made Warhammer Fantasy, which is their own, sword, shield, spells, orcs, goblins, the forces of chaos, that kind of thing, right? They made their own fantasy setting. Then, eventually, they kind of said, well, why don't we take some of the stuff we've done with fantasy and make our own sci-fi setting? And that's what Warhammer 40k was. It originally started in what's known as Rogue Trader back in 1980 something, 1990 something. So yeah, so there's two Warhammer settings in total. There's Warhammer Fantasy, which is the one I like and kind of prefer more. That's not to say I'm not a fan of 40k. I very much am. I just really like the Warhammer Fantasy setting. And then there's also Warhammer 40k, which is the Warhammer sci-fi setting. Yeah, but there is a lot of fantasy within. There is a lot of fantasy stuff within Warhammer 40k as well. Like there's a lot of shenanigans going on. Greetings. Yeah. Is the lore the same? No. No. The lore between Warhammer Fantasy and Warhammer 40k, they're entirely different settings. They're entirely different settings. There are some similarities in how they operate, but by and large, you're looking at two different settings. Like Warhammer 40k takes place obviously in the galaxy and takes place in different planets and all that kind of stuff. It's set, 40,000 years into the future. Whereas Warhammer Fantasy is its own world, its own setting, its own timeline kind of thing. Like I'll have to show you at some point, Malk. But it's its own thing. Ammunition, baby.
They're not about to run short of ammunition.
Yeah, I think I get it. Yeah. Yeah, it's very. Oh boy, that's a fucking explosive squig. Yeah, orcs are very much kind of the same in Warhammer Fantasy, although it's less shooty bang bang with them and more like taking pieces of scrap and banging them into making like axes and shields and swords. No hot vampires in Warhammer Fantasy. There are no, there are vampires. There are different kinds of vampires in Warhammer Fantasy. The vampires in Warhammer Fantasy are broken up into different kind of things. You've got like the hot vampires you're looking for is stuff like kind of like the Midnight Aristocracy. Are they evil, skinny twink vampires though? They can be. They very much can be. Hold on. Let me hold on. Let your boy sort you out. Let me hold on. Hold on. They can be. There is like a kind of Warhammer Fantasy vampires. They do follow the more kind of classic Dracula stuff going on. Hold on. There you go. There you go. It's very much the vibe of kind of midnight aristocracy, like fancy dresses and fancy outfits kind of thing. This is the armor of a killer Bella. Yeah, it's very much like like fancy midnight aristocracy, fancy clothes, fancy armor. I have these models, by the way. I need to paint them. Using an army of like skeletons and zombies and giant bat creatures. Like, okay, pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, there is a definitive like hot vampires in the Warhammer setting. There is. Yeah, and those are ghouls. Which, as far as I can understand, ghouls used to be regular humans, but they engaged in cannibalism and feasting on certain things, and that did, yeah, that's kind of had an effect on them. Oh, there you go. Hold on. There you go. That's kind of like the different vibes you get of vampires in Warhammer Fantasy. You've got the von Carsteins, which are like the like predominant evil vampires, and they're the whole midnight aristocracy, and we want to rule the world with vampires and skeletons and that kind of thing. You've got the Larmian Sisterhood, cannibalism. Yeah, cannibalism. Who doesn't love cannibalism? I know I do. I'm a big fan of people jerky. The Larmian Sisterhood, who are kind of like they're kind of like an all-female vampire spy network. Love the hair. Yeah. They're like all-female like vampire like spy network. That's kind of their thing. I'm a big fan of people jerking. I'll keep that in mind, Malk. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. I'll write that one down. I'll lock it up in here. Malk likes it when people jerk. Noted. You've got the blood dragons, which is like vampiric cavalry. So they're like kind of semi-honorable vampiric knights who ride into combat on like undead horses. They're kind of like the cover. They kind of got the vibe of like a heavy metal album cover. Necrarchs are vampires who very much kind of specialize in magic. Write that down. Write that down. So like the Necrarchs are vampires who are like, they're still vampires. They can still absolutely tear your head off, but they're not as like strong or as kind of physically foreboding as like a Blood Dragon or a Von Karstein or a Strigoi. But their magic is like next to nothing. They've got some pretty good magic. And then the Strigoi are the ones that kind of they're the more bestial vampires. They're like these guys are typically the ones you see ruling over the ghouls. Like they're much more kind of feral and bestial and that kind of thing. Yeah, that's what. Although I will say, hold on. Nice. Let me hold on. Where's Usharon? Let me get Usharon's model up because Usharon is a Strigoi and he's got such a good tabletop model. There you go. There we go. There's our boy. Is Warhammer Fantasy close to D&D rules? In what context? Do you mean in like? There we go. There's Usharon. Yeah. Do you mean in context of like is it like a small party thing where you like roll dice and go on adventures? Because traditionally, Warhammer Fantasy is not that. Warhammer Fantasy is similar to Warhammer 40k, which it's a tabletop war game. However, there is Warhammer Fantasy roleplay. They did eventually make an official Warhammer Warhammer D&D shit eventually. So hold on, Fantasy roleplay. There you go. So eventually they did make like essentially Warhammer Fantasy D&D, which for a long time now I've kind of wanted to get my hands on it and like do my own, like set my own adventure up and like get some people involved to kind of do stuff. But yeah, there is an actual de facto Warhammer Fantasy beef. Hey, hi Cyborg, good to see you. And then hold on. There you go. That's what Warhammer Fantasy traditionally looks like. It's what's known as rank and flank. So you're basically looking at like cubes and rectangles of units of guys, and it's like kind of like traditionally navigating ye old tabletopy battles. But that's what Warhammer Fantasy traditionally looks like. That's some of the new Grand Cathay stuff, which is Warhammer Fantasy but China. Yeah, that's like that's some orcs and dark elves, I believe. But yeah, that's that's the vibe. Go. Nice. Oh. Hold on. Oh dear. Go. There we are. Right. Back at it. There we go. Yeah. Oh boy, that's a detonation squig. I got my health back. It's fine. No, damn it. Never mind. Whoopsie daisy. Those bomb squigs are everywhere. Jesus. Charge. There we go. Rip. Yeah, bomb squigs. Yeah, those essentially little mushroom creatures that the orcs strap explosives to. Which, fun fact, yes, orcs in Warhammer Fantasy and in Warhammer 40k, they're mushroom people. Yeah, the green skins of Warhammer they're fungus based. They're not like flesh and blood based. It's like a weird kind of plant, like it's a weird fungi biology mixture. They're fungus based. Aggressive Khorne, yeah, exactly, yeah. Which, by the way, fun fact, that's why most planets, pretty much most all planets, are eventually never rid of orcs because they kind of spread spores kind of wherever they go. So like eventually like Eventually more orcs just kind of come growing out the mildew. It just might take a few years. Dusty!
Here, Captain. We need to get the shell into that loader.
Yeah, orcs, that's why you should get Black Mold looked at. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, no, that's why, yeah, no, like orcs are incredibly physically, like, durable. There are some reports of orcs having their heads cut off and just going to their local medic and just getting their heads stitched onto their bodies again or stitched onto a different body. They're very durable. Also, giant bullet! Giant bullet! It's so big it has windows on it. 1 second, Beef is just going to have some more of his protein yogurt. They're like roaches of the universe then. I could take that. Malk!
Now to move the shell into place.
Just Malk, you know, like, just... I know you have a shitload of lube, but for the love of God, please do not be stretching yourself out like that, gamer. I don't need you lubing up and stretching yourself out to the point that your rectum can whistle a tune, you know? Like, control yourself, Malk.
We follow the shell up and make sure it reaches its destination.
Aye. Now back to the lift.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Whistle a tune. Am I wrong, Malk? Am I wrong? I can't help but get the impression from what you said of you just being like, yeah, I can take that, and as you walk by me, you just, you know, I just hear a whistling sound. Ooh! I lost control of myself for a moment there, that's my bad. No, you're not. Exactly, thank you. And that is more, and congratulations, Malk, that's now more information about you that I have logged up here. Thank you for that one. You played yourself, Malk.
This is not a drill.
Please, no. It's too late, Malk. It's too late. Thank you, bestie. Thank you. Yeah, it's too late. I now know that I can't keep incriminating myself like this. Then stop incriminating yourself. Malk, you made the sandwich. You know, like, I can't help you. I now know that you're a certified booty warrior. That you're a predominant butt slut. Like, I now know this of you. And I'm gonna eat it too. This is my sandwich, I made it and I will eat it. What if I just threw this grenade? There we go. Who here isn't a butt slut? I mean, I'm currently not one. But Beef is not afraid to have his prostate checked, if you get my meaning. You're not a butt slut by circumstance, not by choice.
There. Secondary lift.
I think I could be. I think I could be. I could be a butt slut by choice. I've never really done butt stuff, but you know, hey, you know, like I said, I'm not afraid to get my prostate checked. Especially by someone, especially by attractive people, you know, or people I'm attracted to. You know what? You know. Oh. Grenades, thank you. Oh, nice though. Better luck next year, twin. Well, Dr. X's doctorate is in proctology. That would be hilarious if it were true, Cyborg. That would be hilarious. Also, what do you mean? What do you mean next year? We're in the next year. It's literally February. Like this is the year. Thank you very much. Like, had you said that while we were in like August or October or something, I'd have said, yeah, you know what? You're right. Like, yeah, next year. Like, we are in the year. Anyway, I've already declared that 2026 is the year of prosperity. Like, I've already put my fucking finger on it, Malk. I said, like at Christmas this year. Ooh, Purity Seal. Yeah, no, I already said, like at Christmas last year. Fury Mode knowledge. Nice. You know? Like I already said, like, yeah, this is the year of prosperity. Like... Spice Marines! You know what, you're right, go turn that X into an O-King. Listen, I have lube, I just need someone to use it with, you know?
Then we put it back. Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I'll cover you.
Yeah, I have the lube, I just need somebody to use it with, you know what I mean? Like...
Gun
Look.
firing in 3, 2,
Incoming fire.
1.
We have friends.
Incoming.
Shell loading.
I do indeed pick up what you're putting down. Exactly. There you go, Malk. See? Oh. Grots. And Bomb Squig! Oh, shit!
Firing.
Oh, that was horrifying.
Enemy sighted.
Dusty!
Reset for firing.
Ah, no, you don't, fucker. Yeah!
Gun firing in 3, 2,
Hold the line.
1. Firing now.
Bad Grots. Bing, bop, boom, bam.
In place, Captain.
Reset for firing.
Be better off seeing this fortress detonate from the outside.
Let's get the hell out of here, folks. Let's enjoy some fireworks, eh? Well, isn't that delightful?
Get their supplies now.
Captain Titus, you are a man of your word, my lord. Thank you.
What is your situation, Lieutenant?
We're gathering our wounded and are heading to the Andres habitation block to establish an outpost. With the cannon down, our support craft will land there.
Very well. My battle brothers and I must secure any operational Warlord-class Titans before the Orcs can loot them.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Legate!
Is the giant crane here, or is that in another area? There we go, that's better. Why would the orcs leave? That's not quite like them. You ever wonder why they put the male G spot where it is? You ever think about that? That was a hell of a design choice. Like, I don't know. Like what? Like why is the male G spot the prostate? Like you ever think about that? Evolution and biology is such a fascinating thing, you know? Such a beautiful thing. Hell yeah, by design. Exactly, yeah. Exactly, yeah. They did it for me. Deep breaths, beef. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
The work outlived all of them.
Just the mental idea of millions of years of evolution, just so it's like, it's like, all right, we have done all of this hard work in evolutionary design, specifically so that our homie Melk can go get butt stuff done. Like,
Did the lieutenant not say these?
just deep breaths, beef. Let's focus on the stream, focus on the game, clear your mind of certain things. I fear I am now the one struggling to lock the fuck in. I think I'm still in brood mode. I'm not sure. Oh, that's explosive! Oh, Jesus! Oh, Jesus! I'm sending you back to the compost heap, Greenskin. Nice. Did they open a gap for me? Clever of the damn dogs. The colonic collider. Thank you, Cyborg. Thank you. There we go. I dread to think what the implications of Malk being the booty bandit and Colonic Collider. Like, I fear the implications of that. Ah, that's suddenly a lot more orcs. However, grenade. Knew it, bomb squig. Like, is... You should fear me, remember you could always be next. Oh no! What a shame! Also, am I blurred? Hold on. Am I blurred? Nah, I'll be fine, fuck it. Yeah, oh no, what a shame. Like... Ooh, dear. Please, no, not my innocent, not my innocent behind. I, Touchstar Beef, would be so upset by that. Not my chocolate star. Introducing the chocolate starfish! How many of these fucking bomb squigs are they gonna throw out at us? But yes, oh no, what a shame. God forbid, Malk, you do anything to me. Oh no. Thank you, Malk.
Stop this ram.
Oh, that's good.
Time to impact.
Need to quench this thirst. I'm sorry, Malk. I fear liquid alone will not be enough to quench said thirst. Okay, we're now on a massive train. Fantastic. It's the quenchiest. Beef, no, don't. Exactly, Vesty, exactly. It's just like, oh no, what a shame. Oh no, God forbid an attractive man does anything to me. I'd hate that. Gimme. Yeah! Oh, hey folks. Oh no, I've fallen over. I've fallen over. Oh no, my pants, they're gone. Yeah, exactly. Yes, oh no, God forbid an attractive man does anything to me. Like, oh dear.
Sidonis, time to impact.
Less than 4 minutes. We need to do Bolter fire cannot penetrate its armor. These trains have point defense turrets. They'll be a heavy weapon.
Who in the fucking... You're fucking getting it now, sunshine. Stand up so I may do things to you! Thank you. Oh no, I tripped and fell right into your bed. Oh, shucks, my clothes, they've got lost along the way. On God, on God, on Jar. Like, yes, exactly, Vel. It's like, oh no, what an unfortunate thing to occur.
Cover me while I get to that.
You threw a grenade at me, therefore you're getting the chainsword in the face. Like, oh no, you tripped and fell in my bed, and there's a bottle of lube off onto the side, and my underpants are slightly askew. Whatever shall I do? You know, like, so very unfortunate, Lamau. Oh. Exactly, yes, exactly. Thank you for perishing, Greenskin. I'm going to need to borrow this plasma weapon, though. Because people use these, I fell on, yeah, exactly, yes. Like, oh no, I tripped and fell, and now, yes, exactly. Son of a bitch! Oh god. Oopsie daisy. Although I know, hold on, can I just... Oh no, I was testing that my loop's still looby, and I followed it. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, it's testing my loop was still looby and I fall into your bed. Ah, yeah, exactly, yes, exactly. What a precarious scenario to have found myself in. You may fire when ready. Son of a bitch, why did you move? Oh no, I hit him anyway, Lamau, get fucked, idiot. Damn it. That was, yeah, darn. On, mother... Come on! Fire! Come on, hit it! Fucking goddamn you, Plasma! This is why I hate energy weapons. They're so unreliable. I love ballistics. There we go. That's better. Oops, I think I just atomized an orc. Oh boy. Y'all are funny. That's why we're here, gamer. That's why we're here. Oh god, oh god, oh Jesus, oh Lord. Oh no. There we go. Right, come on. Fuck it. Listen, I try my best, you know. I'm just here to be the jester playing the video games. If you want funny, you talk to the people in chat. You know what I'm saying? I have my moments, but I think the homies in chat. What is that? Oh, that's a dropship. That is an orc dropship. Right, so come here so I can ram this chainsaw down your gullet. You're next. Yeah, if you're referring to the flying thing with the face on it, that's an orc dropship. They're kind of... The orcs have a literally biologically ingrained in them ability to make stuff. Unfortunately, they're not... Unfortunately, their ability to make stuff is pretty ramshackle. Like, it's not uncommon for there to be areas of orc spaceships that just have, like, leaks. Like, a lot of orc tech is just, like, they take scrap and random bits and gubbits and all that kind of stuff from other things, and just build stuff with it and put it together. It's kind of just a natural biological knack they have. I will fire off as many shots of this as possible as long as you die. Interesting. Yeah, that's why, you know, like... Oh, hell. Here we go again. Yeah, because if you look at, like, orc weapons and armor, like, it's very kind of hammered together. It's very much kind of like... It's very much kind of, like, put together a bit haphazardly. And it works, don't get me wrong, it works for them, but it's just like... Yeah, in terms of actual practicality, it's very dodgy. Damn it!
Only in death does duty end.
It looks so very ugly. It is, yeah, it is. It works for them, though. Like, they, like, oh no. Oh, we're back here again, son of a bitch. Well, let's do it again, then. We'll have to do it again, then, won't we? Hold on, I've walked the complete wrong direction, I have. I'm silly. I'm such a silly, silly himbo. I have walked in the complete wrong direction. Whoopsie daisy. Ba-dum-bum-bum. There we go. There we go. But yeah, actually, here's an example. This is like a barricade that the orcs have built. And as you can see, it is literally just scrap metal that they've just kind of bolted stuff together and kind of made to work for them, you know? Yeah. Your Ultramarine guy's watching you go the other way, yeah. Here we go again. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah, just gotta use that to heal myself. I wonder now, hold on. Oh. Please don't let me die again. I'm so very bad at this sometimes. You're next. Graw! Hello, Val! Welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. God, the worst thing about Orc Tech is that you can never tell if it being on fire is because you're damaging it or just because it's fucking like that. God, oh god, oh god, oh god, taking damage again. This is not good. This is not good, Patrick. This is not good. I knew it. Please give me health. I require health. Thank you very much. Please perish so that I may live. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ah, son of a bitch. Is he gonna drop more orcs? Yep. Please give me your life, thank you. Give me your life as well, thank you. You're what's left. No, you're not. There we go. That's what I wanted. Yeah. Mr. Dropship, if you could stop shooting me, that'd be ever so polite. Give me, map me on the damn thing! Running away rules! Come on. Stop moving, you bastard! I'll just pop you there for a second. Thank you. Thank you. Objection. Wait, this is a Phoenix, right? Hello, runners. Welcome back. We're on to Space Marine 2 for the Space Marine 1 for this morning. Thank you. Please perish so that I may live again. Yep. Can you please blow up for the love of God? More greenskins, eh? Hey-ya! 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 No, don't pick up the fucking plasma cannon! Kill the greenskins! Yeet. Kill the orc! Kill the orc! Kill the orc! Object anyway. Right, you, ship, blow up, for the love of God! Come on. Oh, this son of a bitch pisses me off. Thank you. Right then. Where's the plasma cannon? Honestly, I think could be sick Gilbert Gottfried impersonator beef. Something about your voice is similar. Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. Fire! Oh, this fucking swaying bastard! Come on, charge, fucker, charge! Thank you. Hey! Hello, Sato! Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just give me one, you fool. You fool! There you go, try that. Does that work for you? Jafar! Jafar! Get a grip! Hiya! Swing! Swing! Hit the orc! Hit the orc! Kill the orc! Defeat the orc! Beat the orc! Beat the orc! Hey. Right, that's that. The green skin killed. Why did I drop that plasma cannon? Where did I drop the plasma cannon? There's the plasma cannon. That orc's body is, was defending it, I guess. Right. Green skin aircraft. Thank you, merciful Jesus! Oh, thank God. More protein yogurt for beef. Oh, thank you, God. Ajakis Western Gates. Okay. Oh man, I love Ajakis. I Ajakis it every day.
Imperial Guard units made.
Oh, that was stupid. That was a dumb joke. That was a dumb joke. Oh no, that was that was lame. That was lame.
Here after all.
For long.
Oh no. Oh God. I Ajakis it every day. 3 out of 10 beef with the. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Ooh, servo skull.
What is that servo skull doing?
The characters are so damn. They're so big, dog. Damn. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
What is the Inquisition doing here?
Malk, for the last time, you cannot fuck the Space Marines. They don't have the biology for that. You cannot the Space Marine. It is a physical impossibility. I want to be built like that. Listen, Sato. I approve with your gains ideas, but you're gonna need some serious genetic tampering and experimentation to reach the level they are on. It's all about mentality. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Yeah, I'm sure it very much is. But I'm afraid of Malk now. We can get creative with it, Beef. Gosh, listen. All that's going to happen is you're going to go to the Space Marine and go, "Yo, let's smash," and the Space Marine is going to look down at you and just go, "I have no concept of this smash you talk about." Like it's. Yeah, and Sato, listen, don't listen. Yeah, you shouldn't be afraid of Malk. Malk's just a butt slut, okay? He's just a booty warrior, you know? He's not afraid to get stretched out, I think.
We must disable that crane.
I think should we disturb them? I feel like the orcs are having a nice time. Why using my words against me? Malk is so super nice, just thirsty. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, am I not the same, Pat? Am I not the same in that regard? Am I not also super nice, just also super thirsty? You know, like. Redeemed for a Hydro! I might have to top this up in a bit. Shrip check, thank you. Oh. Mind you, it was actually Booty Bandit. Yeah, you're right, yeah. Listen, am I not wrong? Booty Bandit was your words. But was my phrasing not also correct, you know? Stop. Ooh. Begone, greenskins, you're in the way of me ejacking it. Big booty space daddy. what a way to call it, Rodders. Actually, bandits are different from warriors. Noted. I noted. Thank you for that, Malk. Oh, Servo Skull! Yay!
Personal message cache. Guardsman Alexander. Today was a good day. Clearing a foundry of orcs and heard a banging from
I mean, I can see Malk's hear me out, though.
throw a grenade inside because it was full of civilians. Starving, scared, some no more than kids. But still alive. Cheered everyone up to see them. Gives us something worth fighting for, you know? Now we've just got to keep the orcs away from them.
Nice. Yes, write that down. But what's the lore of this game? Oh, Sato, my dog. It is hard to... Listen, you can't ask what the lore of like a Warhammer thing is without it getting into a serious rabbit hole. The long and short is that the mushroom people have decided to invade this planet because there's a bunch of weapons and technology on it. We are here to help secure a giant mech. Like, that's why we're called here. The orcs are here to invade and fight things and like steal lots of weapons and shit. We're here to secure a giant stompy mech and keep it out of the hands of the orcs. I'm trying to understand the lore, but alas, I am dumb. You listen. Let me make this clear to everybody in chat who doesn't do Warhammer. You're not dumb. There's just a shit ton of lore, and unfortunately, there's a lot of interconnection with stuff. Like, this is kind of the difficulty I had when I was getting into Warhammer initially years ago, is that you can't look at one piece of lore in Warhammer without it like kind of turning it into like, how are we so big and mech? We're big because because we were like Space Marines were once regular humans, but they've basically been put through genetic tampering, physical modification, and brainwashing, essentially. That's why you're so big. Space Marines like 8 feet tall, about 7 to 8 feet tall. And they get that way because they basically get a bunch of genetic manipulation done to them to kind of turn them into super soldiers. Halo on LSD. Kind of, yes. Kind of, yeah. And mech, yes, big mech. Very big mech. You will see Big Mech at some point, God willing, Sato. I like Halo, I cried a lot. Bestie, when did you play Halo again? Just remind me. Remind me when you played Halo. I don't think I've ever. I know this is. I think this was discussed prior, but like I don't. So you're telling me the big genetics end in the bedroom? Impossible.
The control room.
Yes. Listen, Space Marines are built and designed purely to fight and die in wars beyond imagining. They are without the concepts or understanding, or I think even the ability to have sex. Malk. I think they are physically incapable of such a thing. Asking the real questions. They couldn't give them that one extra gift. Listen, yeah, I mean, Malk, Space Marines already have 3 lungs, 2 hearts, they can spit acid, they can retain people's memories through eating their brains, their blood clots way faster than ours. Like, they've got more than a few genetic gifts already. I think asking for more would have been a stretch. Pardon me. Malk knows what he wants.
This is Captain Titus of the Ultramarines. Identify yourself.
This is Corporal Antioch, sir.
A while ago? Oh, okay, fair enough then.
I need access to the Manufactorum, Corporal.
There is a service lift in the hangar directly below where you drop the cargo, my lord.
My dreams are so crushed right now.
Stand ready.
Eh,
We will be there shortly.
there, Malk, there, it's okay. You have my sympathies, gamer. And quite frankly, don't think about trying to... Still think I could make it work, though. I'm not sure you could. Hold on, itchy eye. Oh, dear. Bit rude of them for that, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. There we go. They got hands, don't they? You don't want... Well, you do... I mean, you do want that, but you don't want that. Like, I would... No, hell no.
Robbing the orcs of their advantage of numbers.
Don't let beef stop you, King. Go for it. I'm not the one stopping Malk. The lore and biology of shit is what's stopping Malk. I'm just trying to inform Malk. Whoever keeps sending these bomb squigs out is on my naughty list. Trucker Santa is pissed, and I'm going to do some serious things to whoever keeps sending out these bomb squigs. God is my witness. True, I think you could fix them, Malk. Malk, you're grasping at straws here, gamer. I can't lie. I appreciate and understand your desperation, but sadly it is not to be. Lore is just a suggestion! But they have heads, they have faces. Yeah, and acid spit. If Space Marines concentrate their spit enough, it's acidic. It can burn through, like, metallic shackles, you know? Like... Oh, hello, Grots. A little tingling adds flavor. My god. The man is insatiable. And honestly, it's not as if I haven't been there before. Spicy. Look, Mal, tell you what. Here's what I'll do. I'll eat a Carolina Reaper and then I'll just kiss you on the mouth. How about that? There you go. There you go, my friend. There you go. That's all I'll do. I'll eat a Carolina Reaper, get my spit real spicy, and then I'll just kiss you on the mouth. There you go. You're welcome. Here. The fucking eyes. Damn. Look, listen. Malk, the face of horror from Rodis. Listen, Malk clearly would like it. Like if something with tingly spit did things. So and seeing as how Space Marines unfortunately don't exist. Oh my god, guys, that would be so scandalous. Why did that have all the vibes of like some sort of Victorian gossip moments? Like, oh, Mary Bell, did you hear the scandalous news? Ooh, kill 150 enemies, fuck yes. My god, don't record it! The fucking... Should I show a sliver of ankle to add some spice? Amazing. Oh my god. streamer eats Reaper, kisses chat, and gets banned. Yeah. Yes. Cheeky reveal of my shoulders even. Oh my god. What do you think this is? 1785? Oh my god. Oh, I can't breathe, holy shit. Oh my god. Oh. Oh dear. Oh my god. Oh, that was, oh my god, amazing.
Anton,
An,
hold the lift.
an entire horde? Ooh, what is this over here? Ooh, an axe! I can work with an axe. Power axe sheath and sparkling power field, yeah. Yep, well. Greetings, greenskins! I love it when we let loose! I'm just gonna toss a frag real quick. He needs some milk! One, little, two, little, three, little greenskins. 4, little, 5, little, 6, little greenskins. 7, little, 8, little, 9, little greenskins. 1 million more greenskins to go. Bang, boop. Ah, you are a prick and I hope you perish. Is greenskins racist? Greens. I mean, oh God, I mean, it probably. I mean, Warhammer 40k it probably could be. Greenskins is just like the general term for their species. Because here's the thing: orcs and grots, or as we kind of know them better in Warhammer Fantasy, goblins. They're the same species. They're just different variants of it. Like they're all mushroom people, right? It's the same vibe as smooth skins from Fallout. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, yeah. It's like an overall term to refer to them because like orcs are obviously more like xenophobic. Yeah, thank you, Mel. Yeah, so it's like orcs, grots, goblins, snotlings, all of that kind of thing. They're all the same. They're all the same species. They're just different variants of mushroom people. So they're just kind of overall referred to as greenskins. That said, I do believe I wouldn't put it past them if you know, referring to them sometimes as greenskins, depending on tone and intention, could be from from a racial thing, I guess, you know, or like a xenophobic thing, like the English hatred for the Welsh. Yeah, exactly, Rodders. Yeah, precisely, Rodders. Yes. Shout out Cymru. Oh, fucking, speaking of which, Rodders, guess who's going on holiday to Wales again this year? It's me, gamer. I'll be staying in a nice cottage just short of, hold on, what did the fucking, hold on, what did the moderator just delete? Oh, hold on. Really? Oh, hold on. It's because Pat used 2 of the same emoji. Hold on 1 second. My queen got silenced. Yeah, Nightbot's got issues. Hold on. Give your beef a second. Hold on. Let's have a look. Permissions, chat moderation. Let's have a look. Disabled. Repetitions disabled. There we go. Get Nightbot banned. Get him banned. We don't want him here. Now I'm pissed. There we go. Burn Nightbot. Tell it off, beef. There we go. I've done some technical shenanigans, so hopefully Nightbot should know its fucking place. What do the Welsh do exist? Yeah, sadly so. But yeah, Rodders, guess who's going on holiday to Wales again this year?
Danker beef, say less. I got you. I'll be going away to a lovely little cottage just short of. Yeah. I'll be going to a lovely little cottage just short of Anglesey. Lovely little place called Bodvanbach. I'll be yeah. So going there during the summer. Going for a week with my family. So very nice. That'll be the summer holiday. Greetings, Mr. Orc. Damn, he just folded like a wet noodle. Jesus. Very nice, enjoy, mate. Thank you, Rodders. I will. It seems a bit secluded, so I'm happy with that. I have come to beat the ever-loving shit out of some orcs, and by the Emperor, I will do that. Oh, beautiful. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little greenskins, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little greenskins, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little greenskins, and 1,000,000 more to go. You're next. Yeet. Hopefully the weather will be nice too. It should be. Wales in the summer is quite enjoyable. And because I'll be essentially kind of like on the coast, the sea air and sea weather should really kind of keep things like nice. Yes, the Imperial Guard. Let's go. Greetings, humans.
Yes, my lord.
We have word that an Inquisitor is in the Manufactorum.
Yes.
There you go. Space. There you go. For points of reference, Space Marine versus like 6 foot. I guess 6'5", 6'5'9" human being. There you go. That's the height difference.
En route, Corporal. The Ultramarines are here as a vanguard.
Puny.
Cripple the
Kinda,
enemy's
yeah.
secure
Kinda, yeah.
most valuable assets.
I see.
But the facility and its titans remain secure.
All I can say for certain is that no orc has breached this gate, my lord.
Contact Lieutenant Mira. Her unit is establishing a bastion in Hab Center Andres, and your support craft now have a viable approach from orbit.
What of the colonel and his staff?
They did not survive.
But yeah, now because I'll be staying kind of on the coast. The sea air and the weather should be okay. Again, it's Wales in the summer. Do you know Tears of Grace by Shadow Mother? You Killing Green? Oh, I love Tear of Grace. I have one of his shirts. Yes, I've been watching Tear of Grace since I was in sixth form. Rodders. I am very familiar with Brett. Yeah. Yeah, I love Tear of Grace. I love him. He's so funny, and he's Northern as well, which also helps. So I love Tear of Grace. How heavy are the armors too? Space Marine armor is pretty big because keep in mind these guys are like 7 feet tall, right? And they are just chock full of like muscle. Their armor is pretty dense. It's pretty thick stuff. That said, they basically have like an underlayer. Meet Prack Jaw's rival in the yes. Ah, a guest. Who is it? Hello, how are you? Have you come to join us? Guess who it is, folks? Hi. Have you come to join us, buddy? You coming up? Go on, up you get. No need, don't sit on ceremony. Are you joining us up here or what, buddy? Yeah, it's our boy. Hey, hi Tank, good to see you, gamer. Are you getting up? Are you sitting on the desk, or what are you doing? There we go. He's with us now. How you doing, buddy? Huh? How's my boy? How are you? Huh? You a good boy? Do you want a hug? There we go. Hello. Oh. There we go. Immediately just no. You're such a little git. You want attention and you want, affection, but you don't want a hug or cuddles. Like he's a git. He's a good boy. He's a scrungle. He's a scrungly wungly. Hi, he's a good boy. Yeah, you are. You're an odd cat, but, you know. Got his hairs all over the controller. Fuck me, my net's being a prick today. Ugh! My sympathies tank. Fuss me, human. Yeah! There you go. What are you doing? You good boy. Yeah, you good boy. You boy. There we go. There. There we go. Hi. No pickup, just fuss. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. Sashi, it would help if your arse wasn't sat on the keyboard there, my friend. Thank you. I was wondering why I was walking to the right all of a sudden there. It's because his arse was on the keyboard. Oh yes, behold! Big ass corridor.
At last, a place the orcs have not stained.
For now, I doubt even dropping that cannon on them will convince orcs to back away.
Indeed. We must find this Inquisitor and the Titan Invictus.
Be not concerned with events beyond these walls. Work, focus, meet your quota. Increase productivity, gain high favor from the machine gods.
Yes, ignore the death and war going on outside the factory. Just lock the fuck in and crack on with your work, menial. There you go, I'll take it. Giving Phantom the Menace? It is kind of, yeah, I get it. Ah, there you go, Tank.
Titan Invictus seems
Not Tank, sorry. Sato, there you go. That's what I referred to when I was talking about a mech.
It takes hundreds to get a war titan operational, Sergeant. Without them, it sits idle.
Yeah, there you go. Oh my god, yep, that is, yep. Yeah, that's a Titan. That is a Titan. Is it just armor or no, that's you know, somebody like there'll be like a group of people up in the cockpit there who will be piloting it and operating it, you know, weapons, systems. There'll be people probably throughout the entire thing, even down to the legs, operating stuff and making sure everything's functional. Like that's a Titan. That is a Titan. Also, notice hanging from one of the guns, actually both of the guns, actually, literal holy scripture. Like that's a Titan. So not a singular entity I can climb on. I mean, you can climb on it, but it's like there's like people all throughout it, like, you know, like working on it to making sure. If it was one guy, smash definitely. You really just want to get blown wide open, don't you there, Malk? You, like, goddamn.
The Inquisitor's life signs.
Access
Not that kind of climb beef.
There. A lone human.
identity confirmed. Drogon, Ordo Xenos.
He's in this wing of the Manufactorum.
I read alien signals throughout the facility, and a large number converging on the Inquisitor's location.
I support your dreams, Malk. Malk, you know, I'm scared to see what a Malk smash or pass list looks like. I'm terrified of that.
100%. Please rectify.
Malk really just wants to get his organs rearranged, doesn't he? Like, like valid king pop off. Don't get me wrong, but like damn, you know, like holy shit. I'm curious. Hold on, hold on. It's all cursive and probably gibberish. Thank you. I want to see the list would be fucking fire. Hey guys, you actually finished Ace Attorney yesterday. We've not finished Ace Attorney. We are still making our way through it. We've reached the Steel Samurai investigation of the case of the murdered actor. That's what we're currently on. We'll be doing more Ace Attorney tomorrow. So if you're available, Sato, then what do you call it? Then feel free to join us. If you want to, actually, there is nothing underneath the monitor for you, my guy. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. There's nothing under the monitor for you. You do not need to investigate under the monitor. Thank you. Yeah, I've uploaded the mod from the first time we played Ace Attorney on the YouTube, and I will probably at some point today upload what do you call it? The VOD for when we did Ace Attorney last night.
Access authorized. Ultramarines chapter.
He's finding clues under the monitor. Let him snoop.
Here, Captain. Ultramarine.
For his defense case.
Are you receiving?
Captain, this is Sergeant Midas.
Adeptus
Squad Solidus is on the ground and
Mechanicus.
making for our objective.
New orders, Midas. We are at Manufactorum Ajakis and have located the Titan Invictus. I need Solinus to come secure the Invictus while I divert to a priority alarm.
On our way, Captain. Midas out.
Yeah. Greetings, fuckers. He's staring at the birds there, Sashiman. Is that what it is?
The pipes. The orcs are in the pipes.
Okay. I'll see you in a bit, buddy. Bye bye. Bye bye, baby boy. Bye bye, Shishiman. There we go. Sashi has gone off to go and do stuff. I say do stuff. He's probably going to go on my mum and dad's bed and go unconscious. For that is his want and will. Oh, itchy nose. Cracking on. Yep. Hydro time! Thank you. I'll need to top this up in a minute, I think. Very nice, thank you. Some ammunition. Yeah. Oh, big stretch. Whee! Fucking big ass gap filler there.
disregard all safety protocols.
Repeat authorization.
My God, good. Gonna have lunch now. Have fun, y'all. Yes, you take care, Santa. Have a good one.
Inquisitor Drogon?
Keep on dreaming, King.
I am Drogon. And you are?
Captain Titus of the Ultramarines. We received your distress call, but you seem to have weathered the enemy's attack.
I am soldier and scientist both, Captain.
What is the status of the experimental device?
The power source is running the entire manufactorum from the generator room.
This device is a fuel source, not a weapon?
It is a complex device and an unstable one. If the orcs find it, they'll try and take it apart. It could detonate with enough force to destroy the entire planet.
Then we must move it to safety.
And for that, Captain, I need your aid. This way.
Nice.
You are wounded, Inquisitor Drogon.
I'm a psyker. My psychic abilities are controlling the bleeding.
Very well.
Whom is that? Inquisitor Drogon of the Ordo Xenos. Basically in Warhammer 40k, in the Imperium, which is the overall faction that Space Marines are part of, there's an established Inquisition to look into stuff. The Ordo Malleus, which deals with demons, the Ordo Hereticus, which deals with heretics, and the Ordo Xenos, which deals with aliens. The Inquisitor here is an Inquisitor for looking into aliens, which makes sense given the planet is under attack from the Orcs, whom are aliens. Yeah. And as you mentioned, also he is a psyker, so he has psychic abilities to help that let him do stuff. Hey, it's our boy!
The orc himself.
I'm gonna put your head on a spike, Space Marine!
I love that man. Oh, orc.
Get out of there and kill this Space Marine!
How I missed you, my big friend. I'm so happy. I love orcs. Amazing. I love that. I love that guy. Oh, that is a lot of green. Get in there and kill that Space Marine! Amazing. So nice. So incredible. Stomp, 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 stomp. Stomp, 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 stomp. Open door.
The orc has a scent for us now. Damnable creature! Had he not blundered onto this world?
But he did, Drogon.
Ooh, a thing. Well, gimme. What is it?
Space Marine recognized. Full access granted.
Ooh, So that power weapon and plasma pistol have to go with the combo. Mark 3, Sun Fury. Get fucked, bot. Nice, yes. This will work. Get fucked again, bot.
There. We must get to that lift.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, hell. Oh, also hell. There we go. Oh, these are some big orcs. Jesus Christ. Press button. There we go. Well, this is a delightful little elevator ride, isn't it?
How much deeper does this facility go? The Manufactorum? Far deeper. The whole generator room is actually suspended above a venting shaft.
Suspended.
Yes. In case of catastrophic overload, the whole room can be shunted away into the depths.
Damn. Charge!
Here we are. Colder than a space with smile in here. Yes, a byproduct of the device's functioning.
Bit fucking freezing. Yeah. Dong 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 dong. Long dong silver.
Captain Titus, proceed into the main chamber. We need
That's better.
power source at the core of the generator. I will initiate decoupling from a control console.
Understood. Brothers, guard the access points.
Oh, pardon the beef.
The decoupling sequence, Captain. You must keep the chamber secure until the power source is exposed.
Identity confirmed. Drogan. Order Xenos. Warning. Primary containment fixture disengaged.
There. The primary shield is open, Captain. Head into the central chamber.
Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum ba ba-da-ba-ba.
Xenos detected.
Oh, hi!
Captain, the war
Hi, Boss Grimskull.
Space Marine! Why are you hiding down here? Whatever it is, I want it!
Hold back the greenskins, Captain. The power source will be free of the generator.
Yes, hold back the greenskins. Easier said than done, Drogan. Oh, love that one.
Power core exposure imminent.
You can't run from me, Space Marine!
Now, head over to the servitor station and activate it. It will retrieve the power source and get it into its canister.
Kill them all! Shoot me!
Bad orc, bad. You got a weapon for that. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Smash. Yeah. Ice Marine. Nice, there we go.
Sparky thing what you want, Space Marine. Then I'll take it for myself.
Oh, damn you.
Alarm. Severe structural damage.
That damn orc will kill us all. Grab it, Captain. Force the power source into its canister. Quickly!
There we go.
The whole room is coming down.
Well, that went well.
Sidonus, Leandros, respond.
Captain, the Inquisitor insisted you could not have survived.
Well, I did, and I have his precious power source.
We set a rendezvous in Hab Center Andres. These tunnels will spit us out there eventually.
Fine. Continue heading toward the Hab Center.
Y'all dropped down the wrong hole. Boink. The orcs got their hands on a power axe, it seems. And a chainsword. Missed. Did miss. Bots? Yeah, I'm afraid so, Malk. Just every now and then they happen. They got boring names, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, we've not had a bot that's topped popping in chat since the one that insisted it had something quote unquote impressive to show me. I'm the cheapest viewer here for real. Come now, Malk, have some self-respect. If you can't call yourself the cheapest viewer here, at least let me buy you a drink first. I got some truly I got something truly astounding to show you. I dwell in. What exactly would you show me that's truly astounding, Malk? I'm curious. No drinks needed? Hell yeah, gamer. I miss the good old days of them showing something impressive. Yeah. You hear that, bestie? I'm in. No drinks needed. I'm in, bestie. Let's fucking go. All Malk wants is a suplex. Confirmed. I think that's my favorite emoji for chat is the fucking looky eyes. I'm a very simple man. As a himbo, I very much agree with you and feel for you, Malk. I too am a simple man, as anybody who knows me knows. Beef is a simple man and a simpleton. Some very ominous scurrying noises being made in this tunnel, I fear. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about that. Whoever just dumped that bomb squig right in front of me, I don't like you. I don't like you, whichever green skin decided to do that. Go. Bad Orc. You're next. There we go. Right. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I am blind as fuck. It is this way. Yeah, there we go. There's an opening. I'm just blind. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Oish. That's gonna give you a headache. That was a hell of a war cry. There we go. Bum ba dum ba dum bum bum. That is a lot of orcs. Holy shit. Let's fucking get it though. Go. Holy shit, you got some armor. Yeah, you got some serious armor on you, big fella. As you also clip through the wall. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum bamboleo. Bamboleo. Oh, those are gonna be an issue, aren't they? Oh, thank God. It's one down at least. Yep, knew it! I got to crack my neck for 1 second and they fucking drop a bastard bomb squig down on me. There we go. Bad orc. Very bad. Down you go. Opening the door. Oh, what's in here?
Astartes recognized. Ultramarine chapter. Access granted.
Interesting. You're low-key hungry? Go. Can you go get yourself some food, Mark? Beef
Oh God. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. Oh God. Oh, I feel so bad that you were concerned. Yeah, bestie, thank you for the hydro time. Holy shit. Oh, you're funny, Milk. Oh, I like you. You're funny. And yeah, of course I became like dog. Like you've seen me. I'm a big guy. Like if somebody says they're hungry, of course I'm gonna be like, you know, of course I'm gonna be like, go get yourself something to eat then. Oh. Oh my god, that was so good. Oh Jesus. Yeah, like I mean, if you're still hungry, I've got no complaints. Oh. Oh my god, this is great. Oh, this is funny. Oh dear. Pat, I'm gonna need you on standby to recover my body. If Malk ever gets his hands on me, I need you to be my recovery. If Malk ever gets his hands and anything else on me, I'm gonna need you on standby, bestie, to recover my corpse. Oh, that is a lot of greenskins just around the corner. Greetings, greenskins. Have you considered frag grenade? Salute. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Pat. I fear. So if Lamau, I would at least let you live for next time. Oh, God. Hell yes. Okay. In that case, like, not dead, then just like bestie, be on standby just to recover my broken body. There you go. There you go. There you go. You can be on standby to recover my broken body. Oh God. I'm Loki hungry. Beef bent over. Oh, that caught me so off guard. Oh, that caught me so off guard. Don't worry about it. With bandages, electrolytes, and protein bars. Exactly, yes, exactly, yeah. Where y'all running to? Ha! Got my licking. Yeah, how dare your keyboard think it knows better than your own mind and typing fingers, Malk? How very dare. The nerve, the cheek, the temerity, the gall. The unmitigated nerve. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh, that got that. Ooh, a thing! What's in here?
Adeptus Astartes recognized.
Ooh, another purity seal.
Access authorized.
Fury now drains significantly slower. Nice. Say less, that's all I need to know. I hear the sounds of a bomb squig. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's like ballet. He said, having never done ballet. And quite frankly, I think I'm too flat-footed to do tippy toe stuff. I think the only tippy toe stuff I can do is when I'm doing stuff for my what do you call it, calves. Which, fun fact, when I'm on the way to the gym, something I'll do when I'm waiting by a traffic light while it's on red is I'll do I'll do calf presses. So I'll literally just like do tippy toes and just I'll literally just like repeatedly go up and down on my tippy toes, and it's good for like working my calves. So yeah, so I do a bit of working out even when I'm on my way to the gym, which is nice. I'ma blow your shit smooth off, brother. Yep. Bye-bye, Greenskin. Thank you. I need your life. I too like going up and down repeat. Oh, Malk. Oh, Malk. I do so like you. You are a treat. You're a treat to have in the chat. I do so like you. Twin. Oh my god. Hey, Sarge, hell yeah. Oh my god, twin, god damn you.
Well met, brothers. Any idea of our position?
We should be nearing
Oh, Leandros is throwing a fit.
The air smells a bit.
Put respect on Malk's name.
Enough of
I've been having respect for Malk, thank you very much.
the orcs do.
I've been having respect for Malk, thank you very much. Like, as much as I will put strikes on people for saying wild shit, like, and as much as motherfuckers, like, you know, it's like, listen, I still respect the homies, okay? Lie. Not a lie! What on earth are you talking about, Malk? Strike. I'm sorry, like, listen, two things can be true at once. I can put strikes on people and, like, be taken aback at shit they say, and also still respect motherfuckers. Like, two things can be true at once, I'll have you know. Like, oh god, that's another bomb squig, I can fucking hear it. Yep, there we go, knew it. Right. Thank you. Love you, Beefalicious. Thank you, bestie. Love you too. The next green skin I find, I'm going to ram my fist right up his ass. That's a fucking drill. Ah, they called for reinforcements. You disrespect my genius with your oppressive strike system. Listen, pardon me for trying to want to keep some level of control in the menagerie of chaos that is my homies in chat, you know? But yes, as I was saying, I'm going to be shoving my fist right up the next greenskin I see's ass. Which, funnily enough, it would appear to be you! That's a grenade, Jesus Christ! Chaos it rains. Oh my god, suddenly I'm a green skin! Or an orc, whatever they are. Orc and green skin, both are applicable. Green skin is the overall term, orc is what they are specifically. Also, bonus points for you, Malk. Like, bonus points for you as well, you spelled it correctly. In Warhammer 40k specifically, orc is spelt with a K, so well done. You get points for that. Congratulations. That is how you spell. That is how Warhammer orcs. That's how you spell their name, with a K. Whereas in a lot of other settings, including, funnily enough, Warhammer Fantasy, it's spelled with a C. You looked it up. Way, hell yes, well done, Malk. He's digging the lore. I was just about to say, quick pit yourself green points. What does he win? I don't know. You think I think that far ahead? I don't think that far ahead. I don't know. A hug, a kiss on the forehead. I don't know. Like a high five, like rope. What do you mean? What do you mean wins rope? I don't get that. Beef does not understand. The points are the length of rope. For what?
Our rendezvous point is this way.
Beef does not understand your shenanigans. Forgive my Neolithic himbo brain. I do not understand. Somebody explain to Beef the rope. You don't need to worry about that to win.
What could the orcs hope to gain by slaughtering
Sow terror, demoralize the militia.
Cruel, but effective.
This was no strategy of war. For orcs, this was sport.
Hey, grenades, there we go. Beef does not understand your funny words, Malk. My simple caveman primal himbo brain does not understand. I'm too unga bunga for this. Be aware of it, don't be scared of it. I'm not saying I was scared, I just don't know what, like, I don't get it. Ooh, cutscene. Oh Christ, it's a rock. Oh, Jesus. Each time I gain a point, I gain a yard of rope. For what? What's the rope for? I don't know. What's the rope for?
Millions more of them.
To do what I please with. Okay?
The power source off-world.
Bestie, if you can explain any of this to me, it would be appreciated. Beef does not know this. I don't get it. Why rope specifically, though? We'll get there when we get there, okay? We'll get there when we get there!
Worked out how to dismantle the
Oh my god. Oh!
Granting access
I see. Right. Beef Beef. I'm sorry, like... It's a better contain... Are you gonna shibari me? Is that what you're... Oh, Jesus Christ. Is that what you're planning on doing, Malgi? You gonna shibari some beef? Very much himbo. I've been saying this! You're about to be hogtied, Vesty? Listen. If Malk thinks he can hogtie me and then, like, carry me off or something, good luck, I'm a big man. Like, I like, you're gonna have to put some serious effort in to carry me away. Oh my god, a rocket launcher. It's a bit more and a bit less than a rocket launcher, I'm afraid. It's some serious fucking shenanigans. Jesus Christ! It's like that's the thing with orc tech or orc weapons is like sure, it's a rocket launcher, but it's probably also a machine gun or like hold on, Beef's gonna have to do some shit. Give me a second. Let me pull some stuff up. Hold on 1 second, gamers. Give Beef a moment. 40k orc weapons. Everything is shenanigans here? Yes, exactly. Like, hold on. Let me... Hold on. There you go. Yeah, there you go. those are orc guns. Literally, like, as ramshackle as they come, literally just kind of put together with all kinds of bits and bobs. There you go, from the official tabletop models. Oh, here you go, yeah, there you go. Your reaction says it all, Malk. Your reaction says it all. Yeah, there you go. Snaz guns. That's what these are called. These are snaz guns. Yeah, basically, like the central concept to remember with orcs is that they think in terms of weapons, guns especially. They think the louder and the flashier it is, the more effective it is. Like orcs literally don't have a concept for what a silencer is. I'm not sure that's legal in any continent. Yeah, but we're in the galaxy now, I'm afraid. Yeah, no, literally, like orcs think something is more effective the louder and flashier it is, which means that, you know, like they do stuff with like this where it's like, you know, that's a cannon, that's just a random assortment of ammunition, that's just a chainsaw just attached underneath it, fuck it, why not? You know, that's a plasma weapon with some kind of like electricity gun underneath it. You know, like barrel there, that's firing, that's got ammo there. Like, and again, like they just have literally no concept for something like a silencer. They just don't think anything like that works. There you go. That's something else as well. Yeah, this is how orc weapons work, you know? There you go. There's the old orc teleportation gun. Which, the way that works is that it will suck up the grots, little goblin boys, it will suck them up. This spins and whirls, and it's basically a teleportation gun, and it will do stuff like, it'll like teleport one of these guys like a few feet in front of you, so it basically just launches it at you and just hits you square on the chest. It might teleport them inside the engine of a tank, which causes the tank to malfunction, or it might just teleport one of them inside of you so that you internally combust. Like, this is an orc weapon they have. It's just a teleport weapon. You know? There you go, there's some more artwork of like an orc gun. Notice the 2 barrels and two magazines or whatever. Orc weapons. There you go, bomb squig, big shooter, power claw, rocket launcher. Which, there you go, that's what an orc rocket launcher looks like. It's literally a stick or like a pole with just some rockets on the end that they just bonk at you. There you go. Yeah, orc weapons are a hell of a thing. They are really funky. And in the hands of pretty much like most any other people, there you go, orc combi weapon. So machine gun with a flamethrower underneath it, because why not? Yeah, orc weapons in the hands of other people don't work. Orc weapons in the hands of orcs work flawlessly, pretty much. It's a weird system. There we go. Yeah, fun fact as well, a lot of orc stuff works because they just kind of believe it works. I need to get into cover.
Is unacceptable. Transgressors face severe remedial training.
Yeah, a lot of orc technology and orc equipment doesn't work for other people, so if you try picking up an orc gun, it would probably just like fall apart or explode. Orc weapons in the hands of orcs, it'll work flawlessly. And most of it is because they just kind of believe in it. Which there is a type of science behind that. Like there is a type of kind of science behind how orcs believing stuff means that their equipment works.
Greenskins!
Hello, little grots, you have come to the wrong neighborhood.
Help during this crisis.
Yep. In Scarlet Town, where I was born, there was a fair maid dwelling. Made every youth cry, what a day. Her name was Barbara Helen. Go up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs we go. Why does he have a loincloth? Who? Oh, Jesus Christ! Who, Captain Titus? Ooh, I'm in trouble. Your guy? That's just kind of part of his attire. Different Space Marines have different kind of like cultures. The Ultramarines have a very much like they're like very Roman in their culture, so they can have stuff like loincloths as part of their attire. Additionally, as well, you know, like the Space Marines who have, you know, the Space Wolves are meant to be Viking-y, so they do have some kind of attire that's very Viking-inspired. There's a couple Space Marine chapters that are that are inspired by like medieval knights, so they've got stuff like that going on. So yeah, there's different Space Marine chapters have different kind of styles and aesthetics going on. There's the White Scars, who are based on the Mongols of Genghis Khan's time, so they've got a lot of stuff going on there that's very Mongol-inspired. Yeah, so that's kind of why. It's just kind of like the aesthetics of the Space Marine culture that they have is just they've got Roman stuff going on, Roman and kind of medieval knight stuff going on. So that's just kind of like part of the attire he has. Like Leandros here, obviously he doesn't have a loincloth thing going on, so because he's just kind of like that's just kind of like what a standard Space Marine kind of has. What he's kind of got on right now is just kind of this fit, whereas Titus obviously, because he's a captain, he's got a bit more rank and a bit more prestige. He's kind of got a bit more fanciful stuff on, including the loincloth. So it's partly cultural, partly like a sign of like rank and prestige. Also, Orc Rock. Yeah, I noticed his armor's a lot gaudier. Yeah, yeah. It's a sign of rank and prestige. He's a captain, so like in the same way that obviously a lot of oh Jesus Christ. Yeah, in the same way that obviously like, you know, how a modern military fella might have more medals, Space Marines have like more stuff on their armor. They might have like more fancier decoration. They might have more little purity seals and like. So he's like the leader? Yeah, he's a captain, so he's got more. So he's currently in charge of these lot. And because he's a captain, he's got more like, you know, he's got more fancier armor. He's got like fancier stuff on his armor. His weapons are fancier, like that kind of thing. Like again, if you look at Leon, he's just in charge of those two guys. He's a captain, so he was drop podded in or deployed with just like these two, Sergeant and Leandros. But as a captain, he would be in charge of like a lot more guys. Like on a bigger scale of things. He's not like the leader. No. So the way it works with Space Marine chapters or organizations, as I explained them earlier, is the head of a Space Marine chapter, so the guy in charge of all 1,000 Space Marines, is what's known as, usually, a chapter master. So, like, you know, Space Marines have, like, similar ranks. There's, like, there's, like, sergeant, there's lieutenants, there's, or as we kind of traditionally call them in the UK, lieutenants. There's captains, there's, that kind of thing. But the leader of a Space Marine, of an individual Space Marine chapter, is called a chapter master. So Titus isn't the chapter master; he's just a captain of a part of the Ultramarines Space Marine chapter. The actual chapter master of the Ultramarines is a fella called Marnius Calgar. What about the prime numbers? Prime numbers? Prime numbers? Prime numbers. Elaborate what do you mean by prime numbers? Do you mean the prime guys? Ooh, beef family law. So apparently my dad's dad was in the army. Oh shit, did not know that. Oh, the Primaris guys, the Primaris. Primaris is part of like semi. Remember, I read about them when I read about Space Marines. Yeah, so Primaris are like it's like semi-newish lore. It came out at about 20. That lore came about in like 2018, 2019, I want to say. Primaris is just new Space Marines. That's like, so what we're playing as now are what is known now as Firstborn Space Marines, which are like kind of original created following the old genetic plans type of Space Marines. Primaris is the new Space Marines that were created in recent lore and are like new and improved Space Marines. Oh no, Primarchs! Oh no, sorry. Okay, no, okay, so no Primarchs. Primarchs is old lore. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm on it now. Yeah, Primarchs is old lore. Primarchs were established in lore a while ago. The Primarchs are the genetic dads of the original Space Marine legions. So before it was chapters, back when I mentioned it was legions, at the head of a Space Marine legion was their Primarch. The Primarch was the genetic origin of the Space Marine legions. So oh no, what's Nightbot done? Let's have a look. Their family? Kind of. Nightbot, suck my fat clit. I will get stuff like Nightbot and all that kind of figured out as best I can. But no. Yeah, so they're technically family because they are genetically, it's kind of like cloning, if you will. Similarish to cloning. So you have the Primarchs, who are the big daddies of each Space Marine Legion. The Primarch of the Ultramarines is one Roboute Guilliman. So what they did was they take the genetic templates of a Primarch, in this case Roboute Guilliman. You then put his kind of like gene code into a regular human. Over time, that human is then turned into a Space Marine. Now, while the Space Marine is still his own individual person, because they are based on the genetic work of their Primarch, Roboute Guilliman, exactly, yes, he's the Primarch of the Ultramarines. So each Space Marine is his own unique individual, but because his genes are based on their Primarch, they then kind of start to share aspects physically and kind of in temperament-ish of their Primarch. So they kind of take on kind of looks and stuff like that. There we go. Oh boy. Oh no, is game froze? I think game is froze. Oh no. Hold on. Oh dear. I fear we're having technical issues, folks. Dear, Space Marine has crashed. Oh no, there we go. We're back in. It's alive! It's not Nightbot's fault. Absolutely it is. I'm blaming Nightbot. But yeah. I looked up that guy and he's pretty big. Yeah. Primarchs. So Space Marines are about 7 to 8 feet tall. Primarchs, you're looking at something like maybe 10 feet tall-ish, something like that. Like, Primarchs are big. They're huge. You need that. Of course you do, Malk. Of course you do. I believe in you, gamer. I mean, you've got better odds. I do recall in the lore there was one Primarch who did have at one point in his, at one point of his life, like a wife, you know, so... You know, so you've got kind of hope there if you can handle a 10-foot tall, like essentially demigod. But yeah, it's like yeah. So yeah, so you have a Primarch. You take the Primarch's DNA, put it in a regular human. That human, with some fiddly work, then becomes Space Marine. Going back to the original point, the head of a Space Marine chapter, the 1,000 guys, is a chapter master. Which one had a wife and why wasn't it me? Because you don't live 40 in the year 30,000, which is the prequel series. Also, that's pretty cool cloning stuff. Yeah, that's kind of how it works. So it is kind of like cloning. It's like semi-cloning because you're still taking someone's genetics and DNA and putting them into a human being to make them similar. It's just not one-to-one cloning. This isn't Star Wars cloning. Semantics, yeah. How does one become chapter master if they already have Big Daddy Guy? Think of it as like think of it as like think of it as like person in charge, and then you have somebody to kind of manage stuff, while you're not around. Because, originally when the Space Marine legions were like hundreds of thousands of guys, obviously having one big daddy dude in charge, like, don't tell me he's a deadbeat. No, not deadbeatish. Not deadbeatish. It's just they're like, you need kind of other people to be in charge to manage stuff. Owner versus managers. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, I will say in 40k, well, up until like a few years ago, the Primarchs were out of the picture. After a certain major event in the lore, the Primarchs were either dead, missing, or essentially in some kind of like situation where they couldn't be present. So as such, obviously, a lot of the chapter masters kind of took control to manage things in their Primarch's stead. Robute Gilliman was in a coma. Lionel Johnson was in a coma, I believe. Ferrus Manus of the Iron Hands is just dead. A lot of the Primarchs who turned traitor, like, were basically out in demonic space, kind of doing stuff. Jagatai Khan of the White Scars, he's currently riding around on his motorcycle in space, hunting evil elves. That kind of thing. Like, for a long time in the lore, the Primarchs were all just essentially missing for one reason or another. In recent lore, Robute Gilliman has come back. He's returned from his coma. Lionel Johnson of the Dark Angels, he's come back from his coma. Angron of the World Eaters, he's come back. Fulgrim of the Emperor's Children, he's come back. Mortarion of the Death Guard, he's come back. Who else? Magnus of the Thousand Suns, he's come back. That kind of thing. So in recent years, more of the Primarchs have been coming back into the setting, although it's only two loyalist Primarchs versus 4 traitor Primarchs. So the odds are still somewhat stacked against the Imperium. But yes, the Primarch of the Ultramarines is returned. Rip Big Daddies, yeah.
You held raw energy from the warp. How are you still alive? The power source conducts warp energies.
The stuff of chaos. Heresy.
My work against the Xenos has the Imperium's blessing.
Can your blessed work help us against the Orcs?
My research is of the
Damn, so the bad guys are winning. I mean, a core thing in Warhammer 40k is that nobody is the good guy. Orcs are bad guys, Chaos are bad guys, the Imperium, the people we're playing as, they're also bad guys. They're just the protagonists of the setting, if you will. They're the protagonists of the setting, but rest assured, they are not the good guys. They are also bastards to a man. Because the Imperium of Man, the faction we're playing as, are fascist, religious zealotrous, crackpots, essentially. Like, this is a setting and a universe, and a faction who, who will like lobotomize people and turn them into like computers to like operate like elevators or operate opening a door. Like, rest assured, we are not the good guys. Nobody in Warhammer 40k are the good guys. Oh, yeah, exactly, yeah. Like the shades of the best you can kind of characterize it is the shades of bad. Everybody is bad, everybody's evil. It's just different shades of why or how they're evil. On an individual scale, you can be a good person. On an individual scale in the setting, but overall, all the factions are bad guys, all the factions are evil. Can they turn me into a vibe?
This Imperial Guard.
I mean, maybe. If you want to be lobotomized and be turned into some kind of machinery, I guess, you know. Like there's what do you call it? You know, there's cherubs in this universe, which are essentially babies and infants that they lobotomize, fit with implants, so they turn into like winged, flying around like lobotomized cybernetic cherubs to do menial tasks and stuff. Like, rest assured, we are not the good guys. Nobody is the good guys. There are various shades of bad, and on an individual scale, you can do stuff that is good. But overall, everybody is bad in this universe, which is part of the joy and fun. That is this like you know that setting where it's like bad guys get like the best drip, or you know bad guys get to have the most fun. That's Warhammer 40k. Everybody is a bad guy. All the factions are evil to one way or another, which means that everybody gets to have the fun of being their own bad guy. Like, think about this, right? Look at the skulls we're wearing. Like, on the shoulder, on the chest, on the belt, on the power pack. Like, there's an Inquisition in the game, you know, and in the setting. Like, the protagonist faction, there is an Inquisition. Look at him. What good guy faction would have what good guy faction would have a legitimate Inquisition on side, you know? Skull? Yeah. Look at the skulls. What good guy, what genuine white hat cowboy good guy faction would be wearing skulls like this? Like, look, on the chest, on the shoulder, on the power pack, on the belt, on his axe, you know? Like, think about it. Think about the aesthetics and the drip and the design of... Yeah, exactly, yeah. Didn't notice those? Yeah, exactly. Like there's there's a lot of rule of cool and a lot of, like, hell yeah, awesome moments that you can have while playing as the Imperium, and the Space Marines and all that. But rest assured, like, we are bad guys. I would have ripped that armor off him for real. Of course you do, Melk. Of course you do. Have fun with that. You're going to need a few screwdrivers and Allen keys. But yeah, like, one of the reasons why the Imperium is dealing with orcs is because essentially in the lore, in the prequel setting, like an orcs aren't the only alien species. There are more, but it's like there's essentially like no non-hostile alien species left in the galaxy because the Imperium basically wiped them all out. There is essentially no friendly alien species left in the galaxy because the Imperium and the Space Marines and all that played a serious hand in essentially wiping them all off the face of the galaxy. There is only aggressive, conquest-hungry aliens left in the galaxy now. The wait only makes the reward better. I understand that. Why? Because the Imperium are essentially human supremacists. They're on that whole humanity is awesome, the galaxy is ours by natural right vibe. Oh Jesus. So yeah, there's over the course of 200 years plus in the prequel setting, the Imperium basically hunted down and wiped out any alien species on any planets they wanted to conquer and colonize. Like there are no essentially no good friendly alien species left. It's all the angriest, meanest, most durable ones that are left, and those species all just want to headbutt and fight the Imperium. There are no good guys in this setting. Which works because it is because it's a war game, you know? It's a game you play on tabletop with minifigures and like fight people and stuff, you know? So it works. It works for the setting. But yeah, rest assured, there are no good guys in this universe. Every faction is bad to one degree or another.
Inquisitor Drogon's alive.
I can't believe we survived that.
I used to get to the top of a water soon.
Inquisitor, you're
Interesting, yeah.
down. I can
Once you realize and accept that in Warhammer 40k, nobody is the good guy and everyone and all the factions at least are evil and bad to one shade and one degree or another, you can just have fun. You can just be like, yeah, everybody's evil, everyone's a bastard, time to build an army and time to go play some tabletop and roll some dice. You know? And you can have fun with the games and be like, yeah, like I'm a Space Marine doing noble combat fighty stuff, but also, you know, like the Imperium is awful. No, like yay dice. Yeah, tabletop, yeah. Like Warhammer 40k is a tabletop game where you roll dice and paint miniatures as is the back there, you know? But yeah, like, yeah. Fight things, have fun. Like it's a common sentiment, the online stuff like that, where it's like, oh, you know, if I lived in Lord of the Rings, I want to be this. If I lived in Star Wars, I want to be this. If I lived in Star Trek, I'd want to be this. And then all the Warhammer fans go, if I was in Warhammer, I would kill myself because, quite frankly, I don't want to live in the Warhammer universe because that would be horrendous. Yay, drop pod. Woo! Give to beef. Beef must have. Beef has hammer now. We have given the 7-foot-tall Space Marine a fucking thunder hammer. Let's get it.
Now to knock over some orc nests.
If I was in Warhammer, I would be hopping on it for real.
Welcome to
Oh, I like you, Melk. I like you.
You will be protected from
It's nice to meet more people who seem to be as perpetually 24/7 horny like I am. That's comforting. Greetings, greenskins! I've come to do to you what I intend to do to Malk, which is pound you. My apologies for that one, Malk. I saw the opportunity and I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist the opportunity to make that gag. I do apologize. Thank you, Vesti, as the T icon. Yes. I couldn't resist making that gag. I just, I missed it due to. Do we tell Malk, or do we just crack on and vibe? I feel it'd be funnier if we don't tell Help. No, no. I think it's funnier if we don't tell Valk. That'd just be hilarious. Hello. I have landed very delicately and gracefully.
Whatever you're doing, Captain, keep at it.
He said he's gonna pound you, twin.
Our path open.
I'm ready. Yo, hell yeah. Let's get it, gamer. I live in Pound Town. Yeah, if some orcs rock up, I will demonstrate to you what I mean. Ah! A willing volunteer! Behold, Pound Town. Boink! Yoo-hoo! Stand up, Greenskin! Drop your shield, weird boy! Ooh, you teleporting son of a gun. Oh, but yeah, that ain't good. You're for real telling me they have no drive to have sex or anything? That's crazy. They knew to add that into lore to stop people like me. Yeah. Again, Space Marines aren't built for such things. Like, Space Marines are built just to fight and die in wars beyond imagining. That is the essential vibe there, I'm afraid. I can respect that, though. Yeah. Thank you. Please perish. Who does like to get freak nasty in the 40k universe? I mean, regular humans still exist. Like, regular humans still exist, so you can you can still get freaky with people in the Warhammer 40k universe. Like, there's still regular humans. I distinctly recall and remember. There's in one of the Imperial Guard, which is like the regular human army, in the setting. There's a story I read where there's two Imperial Guard regiments, right? And they're segregated by gender. So there's a male regiment and a female regiment, and they both suffer crippling losses at the hands of basically 8 giant alien bugs. And so the main character of the book is sent to come in and basically get the two regiments to work together. Because they are basically both regiments have suffered so many losses, they're now joining them together. So he does that in the end. He eventually, he combines the regiments and he gets them to work together. But he basically goes from one problem with them to another problem with them. The initial problem was, hey, these two regiments fucking despise each other. They're starting fights and scrapping, which he then obviously gets them to join together, and they're like, hell yeah, we're comrades in arms now. Let's fucking go. And then sometime after he gets them to start working together, he encounters a new problem with the regiment, which is because these two regiments, which one was female, one was male, are now joined together, and now they're one regiment with male and female members, and they like each other now. He now comes into the new problem that members of the regiment are now getting into relationships with each other and getting each other pregnant. Yeah, I'm in your back lines, motherfucker. Smash! Yeah. Low-key relatable. Yeah. So it's literally like, initially they hate each other and despise each other, and then after the two regiments are joined together as a new regiment because they suffered losses, the main character basically encounters a new problem, which is like, hey, all these people are working together now, and they like each other. Unfortunately, now some of them are getting into relationships and getting each other pregnant. Who are the regular people army? So the Space Marines are like the elite special forces, kind of. Their whole thing is they drop in behind enemy lines, they do sabotage, assassination. Basically, you send in some squads of 5, 10, 20 Space Marines, maybe more, behind enemy lines, and they do some real fuck shit against some of the hardest spots of where the enemy are. The regular, I'm back currently watching, currently waiting at the bottom of a staircase and got my, okay. You're at uni today, aren't you, Val? Yeah. The regular army of the Imperium and the kind of people you'd encounter on the front lines of most wars is the Imperial Guard. And they're just regular humans wearing body armor, armed with laser rifles and turrets, and they've got tanks and aircraft, all the kind of thing you'd expect from an army. And they're just it's like no engagement with the Imperial Guard is small. The Imperial Guard will deploy on a planet in a war zone in their millions, perhaps even billions. Like there is literally lore that says like we don't know how many people there are in the Imperial Guard because there's just that many. There's too many regiments, there's too many Imperial Guard armies. We literally do not know the actual amount of people in the Imperial Guard. Additionally, as well, the Imperial Guard come from different planets. It's part of like the tithe of the Imperium, where it's like if you're not providing like agriculture, if you're not providing like material, like if you like make tanks or guns or whatever, then you'll provide manpower to the Imperium's armies. So you have like a plethora of different Imperial Guard regiments from different cultures that specialize in different things. The Cadian Shock is like kind of the standard, regularly seen and encountered Imperial Guard army. There's the Death Corps of Krieg, who their whole thing is siege warfare and trenches. There's the Katakan Jungle Fighters, who Cadian Shock. Yeah, that's their name, the Cadian Shock Troops. Yeah, there's the Katakan Jungle Fighters, who are basically an army of Rambo. They're all like shirtless, wearing bandanas. They're like taller than most men, super jacked. There are female Katakans as well. And their whole thing is they just specialize in like jungle warfare and fighting in environments that are just like incredibly unhospitable. Which most Katakan jungle fighters are like, wow, this war zone's pretty fucking easy, like these enemies wouldn't survive a day on my planet, kind of thing. They're proper macho, like we're tough as nails. There's the Elysian... Oh, Jesus Christ. There's the Elysian Drop Troops, which their whole thing is they're essentially a parachute regiment that basically deploy similarly to Space Marines a little bit, where they deploy kind of behind enemy lines or directly on the enemy's head. Oh god, what else is there? There's the Talon. There's the Talon Desert Raiders, I think they're called. I can't remember. And their whole thing is, I mean, I think their whole thing is they're like desert fighters. They've got turbans and stuff. There's the Armageddon Steel Legion, which their whole thing is they're like mechanized infantry, and those guys specialize in fighting orcs, because the Armageddon Steel Legion, their actual planet of Armageddon, has been invaded by two massive orc invasions twice. So they're mechanized infantry. They work with tanks. They've like got walkers, like two-legged walkie thingies, and they also specialize. They've got a good specialization in fighting orcs. There's the Valhallans, who the Valhallans are from an ice planet. It's very snowy. So they obviously specialize in winter warfare. There you go, Imperial Guard. There you go. There you go. Artillery, tanks. That's a Valkyrie dropship. I mean, yeah. So like, there's a lot of different Imperial Guard regiments. They specialize in completely different things. But the main vibe of the Imperial Guard is that they will be deployed in their millions, maybe billions. Hello, Mira. And like they're the frontline fighters. The Space Marines are the poster boys, but they're more of like the elite. Yeah, they're more of the elite drop troops you like put behind enemy lines to do some real fuck shit. It's the Imperial Guard who are on the front lines with the sandbags and barbed wire and bunkers and turrets and all that kind of stuff. There you go. That's what Cadian shock troops look like. High party people, yeah.
Pilots, this is Lieutenant Mira aboard Valkyrie 1. Look sharp, all cries inbound.
Oh hell.
Titus, I need a gunner to man the heavy bolter.
Yeah, look how many dropships there are. This is how the Imperial Guard operates. Just hundreds and thousands and millions and billions of guys being deployed to a war zone. And yes, the orcs have jump packs and also aircraft. There we go. go. Bye bye, motherfuckers.
Schoolboy's going for Valkyrie 3 and 6. Keep us in position, Ryder.
So basically, just a lot of fighting. Oh yeah, lots of it, yeah. Lots of trench warfare, lots of like massive. The Imperium loves to fight. Yep, that's how it works. Yeah, that's how the Imperium works. Remove yourself off this aircraft, fiend! Okay. Yeah, the Imperium loves to fight, that's all it does, which, you know, makes sense because it's a war game setting, you know? Oh, Jesus Christ. Eesh. Nothing like a few massive amounts of casualties.
2 is down. I require immediate transport.
Rip those guys. Yeah, the Imperial Guard always has a shitload of casualties going on. They can always just kind of send in more guys, more or less. Like, the Imperium doesn't always win a lot of, like, well, it doesn't... the Imperium doesn't win all the time, but they do have the ability to kind of be able to send more people into the meat grinder. Which the majority of the Imperium's wars are essentially defensive. Like, usually because their shit's always getting invaded by other people, or in the cases, hard to believe the Imperium wins, period. Yeah, exactly, yeah. The Imperium has enemies on all sides. They are, yeah. But yeah, like, they're either defending themselves, they're either defending planets and stuff from invasion, or they are, like, going on a massive crusade to retake somewhere they lost ages ago. Like, the Imperium is always perpetually on the back foot. Because it is massive, it has, like, enemies everywhere, and, like, they hate everyone and everyone hates them. And everybody hates each other. It's because they're lame? Yeah.
Destroy them!
They don't have any allies? Yeah, no, the Imperium is massive. It has like a lot of different armies, has a lot of different organizations and different things going on. But yeah, no, the Imperium has no allies. It's the Imperium, its various armies on its own, versus what, the Orcs, the Necrons, Chaos, the Tyranids, the Eldar, the Dark Eldar, the Votann, the Tau, like, and everything in between. Like, I mean, it's probably because they're genociding everybody. Yeah, exactly. Like, have they not considered allies rather than killing people? Fuck no, that's not how the Imperium works at all. They have... No, they do not consider... No, absolutely not. The Imperium is bereft of the idea of making allies with people. It is very much a my way or the highway attitude with the Imperium. At most, you're getting, like, temporary... At most, you're getting, like, temporary alliances of convenience, you know? Where it's like... You know, where it's like... That's probably why they're losing. Yeah, they've very much made a stick for their own back in a lot of regards. Oh, big stretch. But yeah, the most you're getting is like an alliance of convenience where it's like, hey, listen, we were fighting just now, but there's kind of like a bigger bad on its way that's going to try and wipe us both out.
The device is secure.
So it's like, they're like, okay, we will temporarily work together to make sure that we are doing stuff.
Come. We've no time to waste.
Ooh, Meltagun. I'll take that. Hydro time. Oh, bear with me. I'm gonna have to get a top of water. Hold on. Bear with me. Right, hold on 1 second. Beef needs to get water. Hold on. We're back. Hello. I have hydration, my friends. I have water. There we go. That is much better. Woo! Right. Let us. What time is it actually? Oh Christ! I didn't realize we're on one. We're at 1:30. We've gone over the time stream usually ends by 30 minutes. Right then, hold on. I will. We've just reached a new area, so I'll tell you what. I'll quit there. There we go. Quit there. We'll call it a day for stream. There we go. Oh, pardon me. But I will. 1 second. Where's my soundboard? We need the thing. There we go. I'll give you one. I'll do one more sippy for you, Milk. Hold on. There you go. All done. Hydrated. I'll be topping that up after stream's ended. There you go. Right then. That is the end of stream. Thank you everybody for coming. We've gone over by 30 minutes because we had such a fun time. So I will see you all tomorrow evening for Phoenix Wright. So everybody take care. Have a nice day. Stay hydrated. And I will see you tomorrow in the evening for some Phoenix writing. Bye-bye, Beef. Yes, bye-bye, everybody. Everybody take care. Rest. Put your feet up. Enjoy yourself. Like, everybody have a good one. And I will see you tomorrow for Phoenix Wright. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Hold on. Also, I just saw as well. I see that swallow there, Milk. I see you just putting in swallow. I see that. I see you, sir. I see that. Right. Okay. I need to call that out. And now I will be going. I will see you later, everybody. Everyone take care. Have a good one. Farewell. Bye.